Hey, welcome. Today we're diving into something huge, how Google Cloud is tackling the worlds of big data and machine learning. We're going to break down the essential tools and ideas you absolutely need to know, from storing enormous amounts of data to actually training smart, intelligent models. Okay, let's get right into it.
So, let's start with a big question. You hear the term big data all the time, right? But do you really know how it completely flips the script on how we manage data? And maybe more importantly, how do you wrangle all that information to actually make smart strategic decisions? These are the exact problems Google Cloud is built to solve.
So what if I told you that you could get a solid handle on Google's entire approach in just one day? Well, that's exactly how we're going to frame this. Think of it like a one-day crash course. We'll start with the basics in the morning, and by the afternoon, we'll be building some seriously complex stuff. You'll see how it all clicks together.
And this is it, the Google Cloud Fundamentals, Big Data, and Machine Learning course. Now, this isn't just a single product. It's a whole suite of services designed to be easy, flexible, and incredibly powerful. The goal is to introduce you to these amazing solutions on the Google Cloud platform and just show you how they all work in harmony.
So what are you actually going to walk away with? Well, first, you'll get the lay of the land, what Google Cloud Platform can even do. Then, you'll learn the absolute essentials, how to compute and how to store your data. From there, we get hands-on with data analytics, right in the cloud. And by the end, you'll be able to put together a basic setup for any business. It's a complete toolkit.
All right, let's peek at the schedule for this day of transformation. This isn't just a list of topics, it's a roadmap that takes you from the ground floor all the way up to some really advanced applications.
We'll kick off our virtual day at 9 a.m., bright and early, with the fundamentals of storage and compute. By 11 a.m., we're already doing analytics on that data. Then, after lunch, we're going to crank it up a notch and see how to scale that analysis for huge data sets. We'll wrap things up around 4 p.m. by looking at the kind of powerful architectures the pros use to connect everything. See? It's a really logical flow.
Okay, first things first, the foundation. You can't do anything with data without a place to put it and a way to process it. On GCP, Compute Engine is your workhorse. It gives you all the processing power, the CPUs you need right when you need it. You can spin up a monster server in minutes and then turn it off when you're done. And for storage, Google Cloud Storage is like a bottomless global hard drive. It's perfect for stashing any kind of raw data you can imagine.
So your data is stored. Now the fun begins, analyzing it. For your typical neatly structured data, the kind you'd find in a database, there's Cloud SQL. It's a fully managed database service. But what about for those massive, messy data sets? That's when you bring in the heavy artillery, Dataproc. It's basically a managed service for running Apache Spark, which is one of the biggest names in large-scale data processing.
Now the afternoon, this is where GCP's power just absolutely shines. To do interactive analysis at a massive scale, you'll use DataLab, which is a cool notebook environment, and connect it to BigQuery. And let me tell you, BigQuery is a game changer. Think of it like a super-powered search engine for your data that can sift through terabytes in seconds. And this is also where we take our first big step into machine learning with TensorFlow, the go-to library for building neural networks.
Finally, you have to connect all these amazing tools into a working system, right? An architecture. For data that's streaming in live, PubSub acts as a reliable messenger service so different parts of your system can talk to each other. And to build complex data pipelines, say for cleaning up data as it arrives, Dataflow gives you a super powerful framework. Understanding these two helps you build systems for both real-time and big batch jobs.
Whew! So after looking at all those pieces, what does it all add up to? What can you actually do with all this knowledge? Let's talk about your new superpowers. With this toolkit, you'll be able to move existing databases to the cloud using Cloud School. You can run mind-blowingly fast data analysis with BigQuery. You'll actually be able to train and use a real neural network with TensorFlow, and even tap into pre-built machine learning APIs. But here's the most critical part. You'll know enough to choose the perfect tool for any data job that comes your way.
Okay, so who is this really for? Who are the people using these incredible tools out there in the real world? Let's see if you fit the bill. Well, if you're a data analyst or a data scientist, this is a no-brainer. This is your on-ramp to cloud-based analytics. You'll be using tools like BigQuery, DataLab, and Dataflow to do your job faster and on a much bigger scale.
And for all the business analysts out there, absolutely. This course gives you the foundation to start using some of the most powerful business intelligence tools on the planet. You'll be able to ask much bigger, tougher questions of your data and get answers back in minutes, not weeks.
And finally, if you're an executive or an IT decision maker, understanding this ecosystem is frankly essential. This platform is what will empower your teams, so getting a real grasp of what it can do is crucial for making the right strategic calls for your company's future.
So, here's the bottom line. Turning all that data into strategic wisdom doesn't come from just one product. It comes from an entire ecosystem of services working together. The future is being built on cloud platforms just like this one. So, are you ready to build your big data future all in a single day?